Hey everyone, welcome to Earthsville. I'm Kat, and I'm going to go and do kind of a part 2 for the Idaho 4. So this is for Ethan, Maddie, Kaylee, and Xana, the 4 college students from Idaho University that was killed about a month ago, November 13th, 2022. So I'm just going to go and tell you what I got from Spirit. I try not to let the media influence me in any way or other people, although that has happened and I had to learn how not to do that. So this is solely what I get from the universe, from my guides, and whatever I get, either big or small, I give it to you, okay? And it takes viewers to kind of piece the puzzle together. So anytime that you want to comment and let me know about something that you know, something that could help me, anything, I'm open to all positive comments, okay? So yeah, let's keep it positive and we'll just move forward. During this reading, I do get the sense or this feeling of being over anxious or a lot of anxiety. And I feel like that is overall probably what's going on in Idaho right now with the students and things like that, the family members and everything. So I just feel this like weight on my shoulders, hard for me to breathe, and just overall uneasy. And my anxiety is like over the top right now. So yeah, so what I'm hearing from Spirit, what I'm hearing is take some deep breaths and breathe in, breathe out, and I'm hearing be mindful, but also try to bring those anxiety levels down, okay? So this is what I got. I did get that there were some heated words between the victim and the killer, or victims and the killer. So either that's going to be on text messages or witnesses or things of that nature. There definitely was some heated words, probably more than likely an argument of some sort or some negative words exchanged from the victims to the killer. I also got that I really got this strong, in my last video I got it as well, the word obsession. So there really was an obsession here with one of the victims. I'm hearing one of the victims. There was an overall just huge obsession. And I also got that the victim here, I don't know which one it was, okay, didn't want anything to do with this person anymore. And the key word is anymore. So I'm definitely getting that the victims knew their killer, okay? And one of them, and it could have been all, didn't want anything to do with this person. They didn't. I do feel like this is a person that they once called a friend, or could even have called them a best friend. Okay, so this is someone that was close to them, close to that circle here. Okay, I'm also getting I was so in love with her. I was so in love with her, and I couldn't see them with anyone else. So this person was definitely obsessed. They definitely thought they were in love with one of the individuals, one of the females. They did not want this person to move on without them, and they knew that this person was going to move on without them. They were moving on without them, and they couldn't see that. They were in love. They couldn't see that. They didn't want to see them with anyone else. Okay, This person does live close to the house. They do not live far. Okay, I am getting, you would even say this person could be a neighbor, but let's not jump the gun and think that it's the neighbor that's been doing all the interviews and things like that. I'm feeling as though my heart is going out to that neighbor. I really feel like he was trying to help, and I just want to give a shout out to him. And if it is you, then shame on you, but I have to go on my intuition, and I think that he was trying to help. But I do feel like the killer does live close to where the victims lived. Okay, they did stalk. This person was a stalker, and you can be a stalker in many ways, and a lot of people don't even like that word, but guess what? It's a real thing. It really happens. And you can be stalked on social media. You can be stalked in so many different ways. And I got that they were stalked, and not only stalked, but they were physically stalked, or one of them was. So physically stalked to me is like access to walk by the house or drive by the house. You are physically stalking. You're going to places, and I did get that, going to places you would know they would be, places they like to shop. I got that as well. Places they would like to go to hang out, things like that. And they could physically show up, physically see them in person. Okay. So, I got that, the victims, they liked this person. They did, at one point, and they could have even worked with this person. One of them could have, or, they could have worked with him on a project, or, really, worked at a job, a 9-to-5 with this person. But yeah, this person would frequently show up, or one of them would like to shop, like to visit. They knew their routine, but I don't think they were like so routine, but I feel like they knew where they would be, who they would be with, where they were going, things like that. So definitely keeping notes on one of the victims here. And I did get and even when we talked about work and things like that, this person could have worked at a place that the victims, if not all the victims, like to visit. Okay. And also I got, help me, Spirit. There was some kind of commitment here. There was some kind of history with this person. This is a male, I believe we've all established that. But this killer has a history with one of the individuals. They do have a history. They could have been committed to one another at some point, but I feel like there was definitely an energy of moving on and leaving someone behind. I feel like the perpetrator, the killer, had abandonment issues. Okay, they did not like to be alone. Even though they would come off as somewhat chilled, okay, kind of laid back. They may liked a long time, but they did not want to be abandoned by one of the victims. They didn't. Also, there was questions here about, cheating in a relationship, things like that, hearsay of stuff. I got this individual has light hair, or light brown hair, some light brown in their hair, and that they are tall, or kind of taller. I got that they have a pretty smile, okay, or pretty teeth. I also got that this individual could had played sports before, or they are into sports. And let me just say this. There is camera, and I said this on my first video. There is camera footage. There is videos. There is something out there that is going to help solve this case, okay? This person is being watched, okay? And I understand that the cops are being very mindful as to what they say. They want a conviction, okay? They don't want just an arrest. They want a conviction, and this is for 4 murders, okay? I mean, the magnitude of this, they want this person to face justice, just as we all do, and they are working on that. They are. They have a suspect in mind. They do, and they are watching this individual, and this person knows, the killer knows that they're being watched. They do. I think they're trying to kind of stay away, trying to stay out of like the spotlight here, trying not to really be noticed, not saying much, okay? But they know. They know. Okay. So I got that this person, like I said, they can come off very chill, very cool, very laid back, you know. But also, I got this in the last reading, if y'all want to go look at it, lies. I got strong lies, liars, lie. This person felt like he was lied to all the time by these individuals or by an individual, one of the victims. He felt like they were fake, everything was fake, and everything was a lie. Okay? Now that person, this person, the perpetrator, could have took something that night, I think gave him extra strength. I do. You know, I don't know. They could have drank something, took something. All I know is they had tremendous strength that night. I do get that they have an average type build, possibly had even worked out, or they do work out, but not overly masculine. I'm not getting overly masculine or muscular, but a good build. Like I said, like sporty. Yeah, sporty. Okay, I also got that this person can be rather loud sometimes, and they get away with stuff, or they feel like they can get away with stuff. I feel like they just, I don't know. Let's see, what am I feeling? They would do things and then they would get away with it. This person comes off as like they could be very helpful, or they are now. They're coming across like they want to help. Okay, they want to be helpful. I did get that someone here had a hard upbringing. I feel like there are 2 sides of the street here. I feel like when it comes to one of the victims that, you know, you compare them to, one had possibly, they had 2 different backgrounds. Like one of the victims here seemed to have had it easy, okay, no troubles and things like that. And they you know, wasn't known to get in any trouble. And then you have someone else here that, you know, just thought that they could get by with anything, and they had kind of a harder upbringing. So it was like 2 different types of upbringing here. Yeah, so it was like one of the victims here had an easy upbringing, and the other one not so, and the killer not so easy. Yeah, there are definitely eyes on this perpetrator. Okay, so people in Idaho, use your discernment. Always be mindful of your surroundings. I'm not inflicting fear. If anything, put out into the universe that this person is going to get caught, because they are. I mean, they just are. I got that this perpetrator was crazy over someone, one of the victims. They were absolutely crazy. They thought they were in love. And the reason why I say they thought they were in love is because love doesn't kill. And that's what this person did. Okay? I couldn't let her leave me. Okay? That's what I'm hearing. I couldn't let her leave me. And someone didn't feel the same. They didn't feel the same about this individual. I couldn't let her leave me. This person right now, they know that the eyes are on them. They know that their time is limited. They are trying now to get all their ducks in a row. And I did get, my last reading, I got, that the perpetrator, the killer, wanted them all dead. Or they just didn't care. They were so enraged, and they were so enraged, they were so hurt, and nothing justifies what this person did. I'm just trying to give you the energy of the person that night. They knew when they went in there what they were going to do, okay, and who they were after. And anybody else that got in the way with that, it's like, no, I didn't want to kill all of them, but also don't care that they died, and also don't care that I did kill them. Does that make sense? Comment below and let me know. So, it was like, no matter what, I'm going to get to my target, and whoever gets in the way is going to, have the same fate. I don't believe that a car was used. I am getting something. If it was used, it was not around the crime scene when the crimes were taking place. I am getting someone walking through the woods, okay? And they are covered in blood, okay? And I am getting, like before, dark clothing. This person walked. They either walked through the woods, there was a trail, there was a path, there was something. They walked. I'm not getting that they got into a car. I'm not getting that. So yeah, that is what I got on the Idaho 4. If I get anything else, my lovely subscribers, and if you have not subscribed, please consider doing so. I am just a psychic, intuitive, that like to give detailed messages and try to be as accurate as I possibly can. But, no one's perfect, right? If we all could be perfect, right? But anyway, I love you so much. Thank you for your likes, your shares, and subscribes. And I will see you next time. In my heart, my love, and my light, I'm sending to everyone in Idaho. And, yeah, take a deep breath. Calm down. And know that, the authorities are working on this. They do have someone in mind. And if not, just know that you are protected. Call upon Archangel Michael to protect you, to protect your family, the people that you love. And as always, I'm always going to send love and light to you guys.